Next is 52, and this is Lumi Lumi. This is the book I've been working on. I was working on Lumi Lumi for years and years and years, and just constantly in coffee shops, everywhere I went. I took notebooks to night bar clubs, everything. And it's probably why someone wanted to take it. They want to take all the effort I put into it, all the time, all the patience, everything. And I put my whole heart and soul into Lumi Lumi. So one thing I noticed with Lumi Lumi is that there's a ton of coincidences that I don't mean to make. AB negative, ab minus, and a whole bunch of other things just happen by themselves. Some small examples are like when I was coming up with not laughing tails, but they're like these little string things, and they're yellow and you pull them. When I was trying to make a Disney song, I think in chapter 20, when they go into Rudy Roots Museum, the tail happens to be the tail of a giraffe. Remember, when I write, the characters and story tells itself. And so all the coincidences pop up and I return to them, and there's so much more that I find out. And I'm telling you, you should definitely check it out. Another one would be Darwin's Law, when I named a penguin Darwin and described Darwin's Law when Edgy was taking one of the flying thingies, carriages. That's a really fun chapter. All these things just happen naturally. I'm like, oh, it's really nice how it fits together. And I do try to think very deeply on things, but most of it is just written by itself. And oh yeah, I'm just getting started. When I went to go watch Jujutsu Kaisen after a really tough day, and that's when I got Blue, Little Wooden Reindeer. Um, I watched the movie, really liked the song, and then when I made my post, just getting started, and then I just chose a random song that sounded good, and I put it behind it. And then when I looked at it, I googled what the song meant, and it meant exactly what I needed it to mean, in terms of the message. Can't really remember. I'd have to Google again. But essentially, a lot of times when I post songs to my Instagram, they're like songs that represent something much deeper. But I'm not trying to. I just listen to the sound. Just like my Kobe Bryant post where he's going like this, and the one Beyond Eternity, and he's pointing straight at clean mind sounds, and then it goes to a cathedral, and of course pointing at the Bible. Like, these are things that just happen on their own. So that was 52. 53, I'll say it quick. The head of intelligence resigns the day after I point out the obnoxious person at my work who was most likely part of the money laundering scheme and some other things, which is why he got fired, but no one really told me why because the manager was very low key about it. So yeah, and then that day I had to take an Uber from Donald, and the next day I tipped Donald that night, and the next day it said thanks for the tip. So read between the lines there. You tell me.